In today's video, we're diving into a scenario many older guys might find themselves in. What to do when a younger woman looks your way. It's something that can catch you off guard, right? This moment, simple as it seems, can be loaded with questions and uncertainties. How do you know if her interest is genuine? How should you respond? Understanding the proper reaction is crucial, whether it's a fleeting glance or a lingering look. We will unpack this situation step by step, offering practical advice to navigate these moments respectfully and confidently. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear game plan for the next time you catch a younger woman's gaze. Oh, and stick around until the end for a bonus tip that ties everything together and adds an extra layer of insight. 1. Recognize the gaze. So, you're an older guy and you've caught a younger woman looking at you. What does that mean? First things first, it's essential to understand that not every glance is loaded with meaning. Sometimes a look is just a look. But then there are those moments when there's something more, a hint of interest perhaps. The trick is figuring out which is which. To start, think about context. Where are you? What's happening around you? If you're in a casual social setting and she's giving you those glances frequently, that might be a sign of interest. But if you're at a professional event, she might just be looking your way out of curiosity or politeness. Now, let's talk about reading the gaze. A fleeting glance might not mean much, but if her eyes are lingering, if there's a smile or a playful look, that might be a signal. But here's where you need to be careful. It's easy to misinterpret these things, so you want to avoid jumping to conclusions. One key thing to remember is to stay respectful and grounded. Even if you think she's showing interest, your response should be measured and appropriate. It's about being mature and not getting carried away by a potentially flirty situation. And remember, body language can tell you a lot. Is she facing towards you? Are her arms crossed? Or is she open and relaxed? These little cues can give you a better idea of her interest level. Recognizing the gaze is about being observant, understanding the context, and interpreting nonverbal cues cautiously. Always err on the side of respect, and avoid making assumptions too quickly. It's not just about whether she's looking, but how she's looking, and what that might or might not mean. 2. Respond with a friendly gesture. So, you've noticed a younger woman looking your way, and you've interpreted this as a sign of interest. What's your next move? The key here is to respond in a friendly, non-threatening way. This is where a simple gesture can go a long way. But remember, it's all about subtlety and respect. First up, a smile. A warm, genuine smile is the universal language of friendliness. It's a nonverbal way of saying, I see you too, and I'm approachable. But keep it gentle and sincere. There's a fine line between a friendly smile and one that might come off as overbearing. Next, consider a nod or a wave, especially if she's at a distance. It's a way of acknowledging her without invading her space. This can be particularly effective in social settings where walking over might be too forward. Now, let's talk about eye contact. Holding eye contact for a second or two can convey confidence and interest. But be cautious. Too much eye contact can be intimidating. It's about striking the right balance. It is also important to read her response to your gesture. If she smiles back, returns the nod, or maintains eye contact, those could be signs of mutual interest. On the other hand, if she looks away, appears disinterested, or seems uncomfortable, it's a cue to respectfully back off. Remember, at this stage, you're simply opening the door for potential interaction. It's not a confirmation of anything more. The aim is to communicate that you're friendly and open, but not presumptuous or pushy. To sum up, responding with a friendly gesture is about acknowledging her interest respectfully and non-intrusively. It sets a positive tone for any potential interaction that might follow. Let her reaction guide your next steps. 3. Gauge her interest. After you've responded with a friendly gesture, it's crucial to gauge her interest before proceeding further. This is where you need to be a detective, observing her reactions and body language to understand her level of interest. Remember, it's all about mutual respect and ensuring both parties are comfortable. So, what are some signs to look out for? If she maintains or reinitiates eye contact, that's a positive sign. It shows she's engaged and possibly interested. Another indicator is her body language. If she's facing towards you or if she mirrors your actions like smiling back or nodding, these are generally good signs. Also, suppose she tries to close the distance between you or finds reasons to engage in conversation. In that case, those can be subtle hints of her interest. However, it's equally important to recognize signs of disinterest or discomfort. Suppose she avoids eye contact, turns her body away from you, or seems preoccupied with something else. In that case, these might be indications that she's not interested. In such cases, it's respectful to step back and not pursue further engagement. Understanding these cues requires intuition and respect for her autonomy. Remember, not every interaction has to lead somewhere. Sometimes a smile is just a smile, and that's okay. In summary, gauging her interest is about observing and respecting her responses. It's about creating a comfortable space where any potential interaction can occur naturally, without pressure or expectation. If the signs are positive, consider a polite approach to start a conversation. If not, it's always best to respect her space and leave things as they are. Hey there, I hope you're finding this guide helpful. If you are, don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment below. It all helps massively with the algorithm, and I really appreciate your engagement. 4. Respect personal boundaries. When engaging with a younger woman who has caught your eye, respecting personal boundaries is crucial. It's about recognizing and honoring her personal space and comfort levels. This is especially important today, where awareness and respect for personal boundaries are rightly emphasized. Understand that everyone has different levels of comfort with physical and emotional closeness. What might seem like a friendly gesture to you could be perceived as too forward or intrusive by her. So, it's important to read her body language and verbal cues. If she seems hesitant, closed off, or uncomfortable, that's your cue to step back. Remember that respecting boundaries isn't just about physical space. It's also about the pace and depth of your interactions. Pushing for too much too soon, be it personal information, a deeper level of engagement, or a physical connection, can be off-putting. Let things evolve naturally without forcing a pace she's not comfortable with. In any interaction with someone significantly younger, be mindful of the power dynamics. You don't want to come off as overbearing or intimidating. The goal is to create an interaction based on equality and mutual respect, where both parties feel comfortable and valued. Here's the thing. Respecting boundaries is not just the right thing to do. It also shows maturity, empathy, and emotional intelligence. These qualities are attractive in any relationship, regardless of age differences. 5. Making the first move. When it comes to making the first move, especially as an older guy with a younger woman, the name of the game is respect and subtlety. It's all about gauging the situation correctly and taking a step forward comfortably for both of you. Firstly, let's talk about initiating conversation. If you've read her cues and feel there's mutual interest, a simple, friendly conversation is a great start. Approach her with an easy, open-ended question or a comment about the setting you're in. It could be as simple as a remark about the music, the book she's reading, or a shared interest. The idea here is to start a relaxed conversation without high expectations. Now, it's important to keep this interaction light and friendly. Remember, the goal here isn't immediately to get a date, but to establish a comfortable rapport. Listen to her responses, engage in the conversation, and show genuine interest in her words. This shows that you value her as a person, not just a potential date. Also, be mindful of your body language and tone. You want to come across as confident, but not overbearing. A relaxed posture, a warm tone, and a friendly smile can go a long way in setting the right mood. As the conversation progresses, you can gauge whether to take things further. If she seems engaged, laughing at your jokes, and contributing to the conversation, you might gently suggest continuing the conversation over coffee or a meal. However, if she seems disinterested or hesitant, respect that signal and don't push further. In summary, making the first move is about being respectful, reading the situation correctly, and taking a gentle approach. It's about building a connection based on mutual interest and respect, rather than rushing things. 6. Handling misinterpretations. Misinterpretations can easily happen, especially in the delicate dance of flirting, and even more so with the added dynamic of an age difference. It's important to navigate these situations gracefully and respectfully. You might think she's interested when she's just being friendly, or you might miss signals that she's actually into you. The key here is not to overreact or get defensive if you misread the situation. Stay calm, maintain your dignity, and most importantly, keep your cool. If you've made an advance based on a misinterpretation and it turns out she's not interested, the best thing to do is to gracefully retreat. A simple acknowledgement like, "I appreciate your honesty," or "No worries, it was nice chatting with you," can help maintain a comfortable atmosphere. It's about accepting her response without any hard feelings. Also, it's essential to reflect on these experiences. Misinterpretations can be learning opportunities. They can teach you to be more attuned to nonverbal cues and sensitive to how different people communicate interests. Remember, Each interaction can improve your social awareness and understanding. Additionally, don't let a misinterpretation discourage you from future interactions. Not every interaction will go as planned, and that's perfectly okay. It's a part of life and certainly a part of navigating relationships and social cues. And now, for our bonus tip, embrace learning and adaptability. As an older guy in the dating game, viewing each interaction as a learning experience is crucial. Whether things go well or not as planned, there's always something to learn. Be adaptable in your approach. Understand that dating norms evolve, and being open to new perspectives and communication styles can enhance your connections. This mindset makes you more appealing and keeps you young at heart. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination, so enjoy the process of learning. Now that you know what to do when she looks at you, what's next? Discover how to make a younger woman fall in love with you, or learn the flirting tactics that drive younger women crazy. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.